What sport?
Hi, Malika. Thank you very much. A little chillier here than it is in Santa Clara. Icy in Boston in a big-time rivalry matchup between the Knicks and the Celtics. The fans escaping the cold on Super Sunday. You know, plenty of Knicks fans made the trip here as well. Jalen Brunson headed back to the All-Star game, going up against Jaylen Brown. He'll be his teammate there. Both of those two players ready to show off their skills this afternoon in Massachusetts as we welcome you to NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC, presented by Popeyes. Take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. First time since 1951, this late in the season, these two teams have met, separated by just one game. As we welcome you courtside. Hey everybody, Ryan Rucco alongside PJ Carlesimo. So happy to be with you this Sunday afternoon on ABC. PJ, Jalen Brunson, Jaylen Brown, both having their typical terrific seasons. And I know you feel like they have similar dancing shoes when they're operating on the offensive end.
Well, they really do. For two guys not all that big relative to the rest of the league, they live in the paint and they're really effective. People talk about Jalen Brunson all the time. Left or right, it doesn't matter to him. He loves getting in. Paint there at the Garden. You see the finish, the step through right there. Also the master of the shot fake. Defenders never know what to do. Up and under, switch hands, go with the right hand. They're also both really good, Ryan, at getting to the free throw line. Jaylen Brown is the master of the jump stop. He gets in, loses two players right away, and then a simple step through. This one not quite as simple. Am I going left? No, I'm not going left. I'm not going up either. I'm going to step through and I'm going to finish. That's why they're both all NBA players and all-star starters.
And they are both in the top 10 in the NBA in scoring. It also is remarkable, PJ, when you look at the similarities statistically between these two teams this season.
Yeah, people don't realize all these similarities. They both love to shoot the three. They both take very good care of the ball. Offensive rebounding, a strength of both. That leads to the second chance points and more three-point shooting. But don't forget how good they are defensively. Top 7, both of them in points allowed. Top 7, both of them in field goal percentage defense.
Let's check in now with the third member of our broadcast team. Here is George Sedano.
Thanks, Ryan. The two new additions here, we start with the Boston Celtics. Nick Vucevic added to the roster, already had a double-double in his first game with the Boston Celtics against Miami. When I spoke to Joe Mazzulla about the addition of Vucevic, he talked about him being a post-up option, something they've never had. He has more post-ups already than anyone had all season. And then, of course, the alignment with him and Brad Stevens in communication while that deal was getting done. I got a chance to talk to Jose Alvarado, the newest Knicks addition. He talked about it being surreal that he's a member of the Knicks. His family grew up Knicks fans. Obviously, he's from New York, so a perfect situation for him coming back home to play for the hometown team, Ryan.
All right, George, thank you very much. Here we go. The Knicks and the Celtics renewing acquaintances, meeting for a 501st time. Lineups and tip coming up next.
NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC is presented by Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. This presentation of NBA Sunday Showcase, presented by Popeyes, will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.